Okay, good day, hi, and welcome. All right, so anyway, it's time to get this crap off my truck. I'm still trying to untie the piece of copper there. Why is somebody throwing out a piece of copper? For some people have no idea what they're getting rid of. Love my parking job. Don't scratch my truck. I'm talking to myself, really. Like, I almost can't blame the metal at this point. You know, if there's like a scratch on my truck, I almost can't blame the metal. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it wasn't a pile that I couldn't see. You know what I mean? It's not like I didn't know where the pile was. But for precision driving, I didn't even touch that. Look. I can't even walk here. Why would I drive there? Look, just about to touch the tire. You know? That's how good I am. Or lucky. I'm not too sure. It's like, somebody saved me from me. Get off my truck. You are ugly, get off my truck. I got a whole bunch of those that are good. They're aluminum ones. Gonna get them all for free. They're worth about, these little grates are worth about, I got this from my aunt and uncle. He's like, you want a junky barbecue? I'm like, I'll take that junky barbecue. Get off my truck. You were fine, great. That was brand new, never used. The guy, it's his widow that I'm cleaning out the garage there, back of the garage. And he used to be a tin banger. That's where all the stuff came from. Well, sheet metal worker, tin banger, all that. So almost all this stuff is from him. And that I used to know the guy. He was a nice old guy. I forget, he died quite a few years ago on that. So, but anyway, there was a scrap metal run that two other guys did at that place, and they grabbed all the easy stuff. But there had to be probably 5 or 10 tons worth of metal there, and this is the stuff that they just left on the ground that they didn't have a chance to get it all. Like, it must have taken them a couple of days to get it all, but they had a big trailer. Get off my truck, right? These are old wagon wheel rings. Look at that. Probably about 200 years old. #1 steel there, but I don't really with the #1 steel. I don't really put it aside yet. Not till I get a trailer, because like for the extra 1 or 2 cents a pound, it's not worth going to town with a load. Like, I would never take a load like this to town. Like, literally my house on the other side of the road, the property's just kind of there. So like, this is like 30 seconds from my place, right? Which is a blessing for me. Otherwise, I'd have to store up this metal, borrow my buddy's trailer, and then take it, you know, like a couple of tons at a time. Then it'd be worth it. But where I save out and luck out is that because this place is so close, usually on my way home, I'll stop in at somebody's place after work, grab a small load like this, which I don't make much money on, but I can grab a load like this almost a couple of times a week, right? So over a period of a year, I end up with, you know, quite a bit. So, all these here. Some of these have aluminum in it too. Wrestling chair. I was from uncle. But you can see this is stuff that would be all in landfills. Right? Some wire here. Should I keep that? I don't have time to deal with it. That is worth more, but I come across enough stuff that it's like, unless it's really easy to do, the problem happens is that you just end up accumulating things at home. And get off my truck. There we go. And it just gets to the point where you never get a chance to process, right? So I'll take a little bit of a loss and just move things quicker. You know what I mean? But anything that's really worthwhile, then I'll take it apart. There we go. All this, eh? Off my truck. Yeah, and I got a big, I don't know how I'm gonna get it here, but He had, I guess, a work truck, and he made like, it looked like a barn door, but it's not. It's like to the top of this old work truck. But it's wider than the box here, so it might be a foot on each side. I'm gonna try to think of a way to get that out of there. Scratch my bumper. When I was a kid, I used to do the log drive on the river. You know, just for fun. Like it wasn't. I didn't work it. I was just like they let us try it as a part of like a summer camp thing. And I used to actually be pretty good. But you know what? It's a lot harder to walk on these metal logs than it was the wood ones. Yeah, but that was fun. Log drive. How Canadian is that? Like, can't call yourself Canadian unless it's raining like freaking dead leaves on you and you did a log drive. And there's still hay in the back of my truck. I thought it had all blown out by now, but get off my truck. You get off my truck. And you definitely get off my truck. Get off my truck, please. Like a really old truck, red truck over there. It's not a Kensworth. I don't know what it is. Just go check it out. Yeah. I saw a kid. I guess they must have hired him not too long ago. And like, how is there more hay in there? There should be less hay in here. You know, like you're all supposed to blow out by now. I'm trying to slowly clean my truck. Making topsoil in here. Holy crap. But anyway, it was 30 whatever degrees yesterday, the day before, whatever, when I came in here. And the kid was working on a backhoe, trying to remove a giant castle nut off one of the plenum drives there. And it was hot. You could just see the sweat rolling into his eyes and stuff like that. Kind of like what it is today. Just miserable, miserable, miserable work, right? And you can see the look on his face. I said to him, having fun? He's like, no. Like that. It's just like, that is what you call a character building exercise. I've done jobs like that when I was a teenager, and it's like, you really hate it. You hate it so much, but then somehow it translates later on where hard work, like you're so inclined to hard work that, you know, like nothing gets you down, you know what I mean? But when you're a teenager and you're thinking about girls and your first car and all that stuff, and you got to be out there in the hot sun with, you know, working on a castle nut that won't come off, and mechanic work is just, oh, it's so tedious. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because it's so hot. Whew. Why is it so hot out? Have you seen my truck? Look at that big ass tank. Oh, where did they get that? How did that get here? That is huge. That thing's like the Tower of Doom. I want it. Drive, yeah. I don't want to do what I did before, where when I went to go to reverse, I put it in drive. Don't you start. Don't you, the dinging. We've had the conversation about dinging. So there's another square body. That would be such a nice truck. Like if a man had like stupid money, I mean, not good money, stupid money. Like, I'm just gonna restore these two because they look the same. You know, one's a long cab and it's just, I have one of each model. Oh, see, guys were picking that metal out, eh? The stuff I brought in. That stuff was expensive. I should have kept a couple of sheets for myself. I didn't. Which way is he going? Oh, okay. I gotta get out of here. I'll go this way, they go that way. Push pull, there you go. That's just the stuff from the yard, I think. Oh, the truck's starting to act up. See, that's where they crush all. They crush about 5,000 cars a year here. Watch what I'm driving over. Okay, hang on. I want to die in this corner here because nobody can see me. I'll get around the corner first. Oh, come on, buddy. everybody drives so fast here. Okay, this should give people enough time to stop. Yeah, I know. Try this again. 3 more days you get oil, buddy. There, because you see the engine flashing here how rough it was running? See, it's running rough again. There. Back to normal. Weird, so weird. So strange. Still haven't figured out what it is. For sure nobody coming around the corner. But you see, a lot of times when I stop it and start it, it goes away. So see, idle's fine. Alright, we'll see what the scale's at. So yeah, so you saw how the engine light flashes there and the engine runs rough. It has done that, but it hasn't conked out since I've disconnected the EGR. So I think it's the EGR in combination with something else that's making it do that. And I'm wondering if it is the bad oil. 00, that's what I want. Yeah, okay. And yeah, I will get to the bottom of it. One thing at a time though.